CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video, and in today's video, guys, season 74 is finished. It is done, and wow, what a crazy, wild, and wacky season. And it could not have been a more depressing end for the chicken. So we're gonna get into that. Just clicking around here in this video. So here's how it ended, guys. 24 and 11 stars, 700 battles fought, one more than we lost, drew quite a bit, and that was all she wrote. That was all she wrote. I can't look at the log anymore. Yeah, so 24.98. The problem was I parked too early. And I had to go back in for 2 separate Hail Mary attacks, and then late last night, or late Sunday night, went back in. I was like, okay, if we can win 1 attack, that'll secure the top 500, and no dice. So then I was like, all right, maybe, you know, I've got 6 out of... The problem I was 6 out of 6 chests. I hadn't collected a chest since Thursday, so I could either, with my 6 chests, get Rodero and Scorchers or Lasertrons, whatever, everything was working towards the very end, or go the defensive route. And I was like, okay, I've only got, you know, maybe 30 minutes here to play. I'll stack up the defense and then see if that helps out. And it wasn't bad, but most people were like 20 seconds faster than me. Like the critter cannon hit, for whatever reason, I just could not get it to pull the same kind of times I was getting before that. And I also didn't copy base. I just kind of threw a bunch of extra stuff down. So, I mean, it was a recipe for disaster, and that's exactly what happened. But yeah, it's just a little unfortunate, because if we look at the cutoff, 25 and 3 stars, and where I was parked was 24 and 98 stars. So I missed it. I mean, really, I missed it by, you know, a whole rank almost, but realistically, I missed it by 5 stars. But it's okay, you know, life goes on. We missed a top 500. It's okay. But yeah, definitely a kind of a crappy finish. But what I will say is this is wild. The 25 was the cutoff for a 3-week season. That has never happened before. You know, very crazy. And shout out to all you guys that really pushed. I'm sure a lot of these players had high amounts of attacks. I mean, the attacks were faster, so that kind of makes sense. But yeah, a very crazy finish to the end of the season. Also, big shout out to Chicken Chips Task Force. A lot of guys crushed it, especially Knight. He was grinding it out late last night, or sorry, Sunday night, and yeah, a lot of guys just really smoked it. Ooh, 25 and 2. Damn. And Chris. Cam the Ham and Chris missed it by 1 friggin' star. That sucks. Oh, no, he's right there. Okay. Alright, so, not much else to say. I mean, I've talked about the season enough. We don't need to beat a horse to death and talk about it any longer. But you guys let me know in the comments what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, and then we can... yeah, hopefully expand on that from there. But now, guys, we got a week off to just relax and destroy some NPC bases. The last main base video I did, we were doing the, not the building suggester, we were doing the, not the Path of Glory, what was it called? The tutorial. Anyways, it's in there somewhere. So, we don't need to do that again. What we do need to do is get Rodero maxed out. I think we should actually load up the rocket choppers and maybe see if we can get... I should get a flying loadout here with Rodero saves, so we don't have to do it individually every time. I don't know what troops would work best with this. I think heavies. I think heavies are good. Rifles also kind of work. They're just a little bit slower. Mech's too slow. Scorchers might actually be decent. So maybe let's try to figure out the best kind of loadout for this. We'll bring a heavy. Oops, those are medics. Don't need those. Bring a heavy, and then we'll bring a rifleman. And I think we've got Rodero selected. Let's do his bombing run. Okay, now let's take on some random PvP bases and see if see what's going to be best here. So we'll go Scorcher, and like that. Scorchers look pretty good. The only problem is, I guess, right there, if they get shocked together, then that could be an issue. And let's see. Yeah, they're also a little heavy on the gunboat energy. But overall, not too bad. Yeah, but they will die. Okay. It's almost like Kavan would work better with this. How much damage does he do on that bombing run? Really not that much, eh? Alright, let's go back here. So all my troops in front have died, it looks like. And let's shock over there. Rodero is down. That should be okay. He's still got some of his Seekers up somehow. And let's go shock over here. I think we'll go critters on the HQ kind of, just in case that boom cannon pops up for a second. So we did lose some RCs, but overall, pretty successful free clear. And let's take out that flamethrower. And there we go, guys. Trying not to lose any. So I think the heavies worked best out of all of that stuff. I feel like the rifleman would die too quickly. Scorchers kind of worked. I mean, if you can keep the shock launchers off them. But I mean, they can only tank the boom cannons for so long too, right? So let's try it with heavies. And Rodero really didn't do that much there. So let's switch to Kavan. And I think what we can do instead is basically just keep re-upping the heavies, and we should be able to stay alive doing that, I would think. Now, obviously, this is going to be a lot better with some red statues. A little bit of troop health and troop damage would go a long ways with this attack strategy, but we don't have that right now. So let's go bring some heavies back. And so we're just rotating between shocks and second winds. Kavan is over on the side, which is kind of annoying. He would be much better suited to be standing in the middle, but that's okay. And alright, boom cannon is out. Gotta be careful of the sniper towers when you're using rocket choppers. They can do a lot of damage real quickly if you're not paying attention. Same goes with the shock blaster. Let's get that out of there. Kind of wasting some GB. And we're going to fizzle that one out. Boom. So there it is, guys. There it is. One decent hit and then one craptastic hit with the heavies. So you guys let me know what you use with rocket choppers. That works right now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down below. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you had a great season 74. Looking forward to 75. And we'll catch you next one. Chicken out, backpack.